Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and here they cherish games that are played at night. But a Saturday afternoon in Tiger Stadium is pretty special as well. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tigers have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Wolves offense takes the field to start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a man, it's Gibbs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The LSU Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the team...
Oh, look out! Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack jack. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Already toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today.
Pulls it in. It's basket.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air. It's Gibbs. Pumps it downfield. Makes a connection. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
With jet sweep pass. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your...
He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, LSU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll try the right side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. LSU right back to the line. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Line getting set on second down. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Yoder. They get him down after he makes the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Yoder. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, second and long from the 11. Going up top. He's got it up to 30. He's loose. Touchdown, LA! LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to...
Running toward the tape. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. He's got him in the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Let's go. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Yoder. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Red Wolves are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for his man. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unloads to the right. What a snag by the defense. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage, and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Got his man downfield. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He now has 80 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Arkansas State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gilliam. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Still running at the 40. Open runway ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play, breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
LSU 42, Arkansas State.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's basket. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. And they got him for the sack. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The give on the counter. Sweet cut there. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive.
He's looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
LSU 49, Arkansas
The returner will field it and bring it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And the ball is intercepted. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a play like that? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
56, Arkansas.
He'll bring it out. It's Gilliam. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Bowman. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Gibbs. Feeling some heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Red Wolves will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. He hauls it in and nobody's close. Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
63, Arkansas.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down for this offense. Hold and fire complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking for space. It's Gilliam. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. LSU quick to the line. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the offense. Dialing up a second down pass play. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on third down and the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
Can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
And there's a couple parts to the lateral, right? It's when the guy's pitching it and you're hitting him and causing a bad... Just a pitch, but either way, trying to get hands on the football, trying to disrupt the timing of the pitch, disrupt the timing of the catch. Nice job on the defense getting to the carrier fast to make something happen.
Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Handoff to the lone back. He breaks a tackle. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Red Wolves have pushed it inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the field goal unit is on the field. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really going to take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're lining up to boot it away.
Number 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll leave it with him. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. On the run, it's Gilliam. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same look.
Wide open, he makes the catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Makes the grab. But not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. On second down, looking again to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Red Wolves are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the grab. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. Now the play fake. fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Red Wolves are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with their field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
When you're a defense and they run the triple option, it is exhausting. You literally have to make sure you focus on your guy. They did an unbelievable job taking away the options. Quarterback had nowhere to go with the football. They strung him out towards the sideline. Great positive play by this defense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the catch at the 25. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 77, Arkansas State.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field, looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. He's got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's a reverse. Got some room entered to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Going up top on first down. Fires left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. This time on target. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no goal.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built a lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Trying play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. LSU right back to the line. To the air on first down. Looking deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
91, Arkansas State, 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gilliam. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And he breaks into the open. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.